Alright, we are back with another video, back in action. Aeneas, our top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. Start us off with number 5.
My number 5 is Flygon from the 3rd generation, of course, for all you noobs that don't know. He's my favorite dragon, of course. So, spoilers, you're not going to see any more dragons on this list. But ever since I first saw him in Ruby version when I was like 10, something like that, maybe younger, I just loved him. And I like that how he's not just a dragon, he's a play on the words dragonfly. Get it?
Pretty witty.
Get it? Dragonfly.
Pun-based Pokemon.
Pun? Okay, and also, I guess
pretty laughable.
Suck it. And I like how he has the little goggles on his face. That's cool.
The Go Goggles.
Alright. What's your 5?
Alright, my superior number 5 is Dragonite.
Is superior?
No.
Superior?
Gen 1, where it all began. Ever since I played Blue and Red, seeing this boss dragon type for the first time, I was simply amazed. Throw in the fact he was basically legendary, because no one really got him a lot, or around my family anyway, I was freaking sold. Even now, he's still one of the most OP things in the metagame, especially after a good Dragon Dance or two.
Thunderwave rap, Gen 1.
Yep, that was... Alright, number 4.
Alright, number 4 is Gyarados,
Yes.
because... Alright, let me tell you a little story about...
Because he's Murderface?
Because, no, his name's I'm Strong, with 2 exclamation points, no more than 2, no less. Because, and lowercase I, of course. Because on one day, we were doing a Wonderlock of X and Y, me and you, and our little brother, and I got this Magikarp on, like, the 2nd route, and it was named I'm Strong, and I just laughed for, like, 10 minutes at that name. So now, from then on, I've always named my Gyarados I'm Strong, and then in battle, him and his Mega are just
He's strong.
awesome, and he's strong.
Holding those black glasses.
And that name alone has put him on my list, basically.
Sweet. My number 4 is a Gen 6 alum, Tyrantrum. This takes Dragonite and maxes him out Super Saiyan style. And I mean that literally. It took a while, a good 18 years to be exact, to get a good T-Rex-based Pokemon, but good things come to those who wait, I guess. But is it bad I wanted Mega right now of him to be a competitively good thing in OU?
He's not that bad. Use Rock Polish.
Well, that's the point. He's very situational, but I love his design. Number 3 for you?
Number 3 is Tangrowth, because, well, anybody who likes Gen 4 is going to hate me for saying this, but he's one of the very, very few things I can find from the 4th generation games that is actually anywhere near good.
And that's probably only the fact that he's derived from a Gen 1.
Yeah, he's the example of how to take a Gen 1 Pokemon and
mess it up.
and evolve it the right way. You can't really mess up Tangle. That thing kind of sucked, but it just evolved. I didn't really like Tangle to begin with, but they evolved Tangle and gave him some weird looking arms, made him bigger, gave him some not weird looking feet, like Kirby feet that he had. And also on competitive aspect, because competitive Pokemon has ruined my perspective on everything, is he's my main physical tank, and he does more. I can take down a Talonflame with it, so there's that. What's your number?
I hate those Talonflames.
What's your number
3 is my Feraligatr. Oh, my starter of choice for Gen 2, even though most people pick the stupid fire type.
Everybody picked Totodile.
No, not from what I know.
Well, whatever.
Even though it was technically bad to pick him, considering there was a lot of better water type choices, Suicune, Gyarados, quickly, and maybe a Lantern was better overall, but I couldn't pass off this boss alligator that would be surfing away the competition, hanging 10, hang loose, bro, and just...
He's too cool for school.
He's too cool for school, back in the day. Number 2 for you.
Alright, my number 2 is Clefable, and I really don't know what I have to say about that Pokemon. There's something about him I'm not sure, I just really like.
It's Shadow.
He's just some pink thing, but competitive.
That's what happens when you give Gengar too many sweets.
Yes, when you think about him competitively, I really enjoy using it. Not for like most people use a standard Calm Mind and Cosmic Power or something like that set with Clefable. Not on the same set, but I use Magic Guard with Life Orb, give him Moonblast, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt, so I get some really unexpected kills, especially against Scizors.
Man,
all right,
everybody's packing teeth.
What's your number 2?
Number 2, Gen 3, King of Gen 3, as starter-wise anyway. Let's not get those Salamence people mad. Sceptile, best Gen 3 starter. I don't care what Aeneas says. He's better than Mudkip.
Swampert.
Trico was the best. All that aside, though, he was great. He was always beaten a lot in the beginning of the game. But when you got to his final form, though, it was really worth it.
He's reaching his final form.
He would Leaf Blade everyone into oblivion. His Mega Design and typing in Gen 6 is flawless. It could not get any better. And when I first read about it, I was really excited. Stoked for it.
Alright. Well, my number 1 is Gengar.
Ooh.
Because, well, screw you.
They're going to call us Gen 1ers. And then...
Yeah, I know, but everything about ghosts and like and every video game is really cool to me. And that combined with Gengar being, the first ghost in all Pokemon, and he's my favorite color, which is purple. Everything about Gengar's design, except for his except for his piece of crap Mega.
It's a Clefable who had his dad walk out on him.
Yeah, his dad walked out on him, so he turned into a Gengar.
Turned to the life of crime.
Or a Clefable that died. And then
it's a Clefable with a Venom symbiote.
Anyways, let's just go through. Yes, symbiote. That's why he's better. But everything about his design, except for his Mega, is the main reason why I like him. Overall, my reason for liking Gengar is the same as a little kid's reason for liking Charizard in Gen 1. It's because he looks the coolest to me.
And speaking of, my number 1, spoiler alert, is Charizard. The most popular. You Pikachu fans, you anime losers, can take it somewhere else tonight. But Charizard is by far the most popular Pokemon from Gen 1. I would say I have most of all time. But just call me a typical Gen 1er. But to be honest, who didn't pick him? What real player didn't pick him in the beginning of their games?
Oh yeah, my first pick was Charmander.
The Almighty Zard was picked, and for good reason.
The Almighty Zard.
His design is one of the only perfect ones. He's way too cool.
I don't know about you.
He was way too cool to be a dragon, until he, of course, Mega Evolved, but...
I don't know about you, but you might praise the Zard, but I praise the Helix.
And a big thanks to Game Freak for making him irrelevant in today's competitive matches, because he was not... Once upon a time, but X and Y version of Charizard has came to the metagame back with a vengeance, and he's great. So that's our top 5 Pokemon of all time as of Gen 6. Thanks for watching. Tell us about your opinions in the comments.
Subscribe,
please, and we'll see you guys later.